Kaizer Nation, Sanbonan Rafetu, and welcome back to Football Trends with me, QP. Now, on this video, guys, I have some, not so great news. Now, I've decided to use this old video as, a show, just to show you guys the player that we're going to be talking about, because recently, to be fair with you guys, I haven't seen much of him on Jita, but to be honest, he is someone who is set to leave. Now, according to Disky Times Buffet 2, we have a striker who's going to leave at the end of the season, which is Oranga Shivaveiro. Some of you might call him Ranga Shivaveiro. This guy was a promising player, even for Coach Nazrin Nabi, I believe. To be honest, Buffet 2, he was wanted by Nabi once before he got signed by Kaizer Chiefs, and then that's where, let's be honest, guys, we do tend to kill the football careers of some of those players, because currently, to be honest with you guys, I don't know which team will be interested in signing him. Maybe a corner, but a lot of players, they don't tend to be signed, you understand? So yeah, I do somehow blame Kaizer Chiefs, because clearly, we could have done better. But for the player Lily Kelashisa before, he was once the top player before we signed him, to be honest. So sign wrong environment, not the right way, right, you understand? So let's be honest, it didn't work for us, and also it didn't work for him, which it's so sad. It's so sad, even though this season alone he scored about 5 goals, if I remember very well. He made now 18 appearances and he scored 5 goals. On the Betway Premiership, he scored 3 goals. And then on the Culling Knockout, I remember he scored 1 goal and also 1 goal on the Nedbank Cup. So he has a total of 5 goals on Jita, which is not bad. It's not bad, comparing to previous season, which but yeah, it is what it is. It looks like he is someone who will be vying. And to be honest, guys, Coach Nazrin Nabi, so far, siyazi to Kalangane in the millions so that he can be able to use the players that he needs. And yeah, it's not going to be easy for us to be able to get all of the players that we need, to be honest, because we know our management. We don't need to go there and there. We know how they think, how they operate. Mostly for them, it's more on the business side rather than the performance side. But this time around, let's hope things are going to change, because they definitely, if we not sell out, but if we release Oranga Shivaviro at the end of the season, obviously we're going to need a replacement for him. Now Kumbule, we've signed Ulilepo, we've signed Uteshik Morris. Now in terms of his strikers, Singashu, they did sign Uteshik, but Nankon Uteshik is a centre forward. He's more of a centre forward than a striker. I'm not sure, is he a striker or a centre forward? I believe he's a centre forward rather than a striker. But yeah, the only striker we had was Oranga Shivaviro, solely as a striker. Guys, please like the video lapo, Joman Buele Makaya. It's very important as we speak about Oranga Shivaviro, whom I feel like we might have had a hand in destroying a football career if he doesn't get any club and he doesn't get to perform the way he used to perform. Because yeah, let's be honest, guys, we we do have that tendency. So what do you think when we sell, or not sell, when we release Oranga Shivaviro? Who are we going to sign? Because it's not going to be easy for us to be able to sign at least a different player who's going to give us, what we need. So, as in, I feel bad, to be honest. I really feel bad for Oranga Buffet too. I just wish Wafiga in a Shorena at the right time. He could have been someone, but unfortunately, at the wrong time. We have a lot of players who arrive at Kaizer Chiefs at the wrong time, who I don't think worked very well with some of the other players, which is something that we've seen so far. And I'm happy with the coach coming to Naturena and exposing what we have a problem here and here and here. We do not combine nearly right. So the thing is, I know we've destroyed his future, to be honest. We did destroy his future with some of the other players. But Nakona, I'm happy because we do have some of the other players whose futures were not, tainted or destroyed, as one might say, because those players, they've went on, they've done good for themselves, they made names. So I'm happy about that, the likes of Abo, Siyabonga Ngezana, we also have some of the other players I would not love to mention in this video, but yeah, we did well. We did well, to be honest. Nedu Tinje, I feel like some of those players were feeling as wrong, and they arrived when the time was not right, to be honest. But with development, I feel like some of the players, when it comes to development, we need to let them go. We don't need to keep them. So as we will not give them chances. We need to let them go. Boost the career. I like what Kaizer just did. Last transfer window. We let go of some of our players. The youngsters especially. You understand? So Sbambisile on loans. Wanted them to get some bit of game times, and then Makonu was push Abazbon to Winzerland. Unfortunately, some of them did not work out very well, and we will be having them back as the season comes to an end. But that doesn't mean they are not wanted. They are wanted. We've spoken about Happy Mashiane, who's a wanted man. We've spoken about who's this young player. I believe it's Sabelo, if I'm not mistaken. Sabelo Khotebe is a wanted man, and yeah, there's a lot of wanted players by feet. So it is what it is. Unfortunately, there's nothing we can do. So the only thing that we can do is to give coach what he needs as I'm going to build a team that will be successful. Because one thing I've learned about Coach Nabi, he's not here to try and use what he has to make sure he gives us a performance for one season. No, often I build a team. So that when he builds that structure, I remember, Manyazi Kaizer been clearly, and now I get to remember that Coach Nabi did say, I'm going to build the structure so no masang hambile. 5 to 10 years from now. So okay, this is the recipe, this is how we use the team, this is what we need. So even if the new coach comes, we are okay, this is the structure of Kaizer Chiefs, this is how they use. Yes, he can add some combinations in this analyzer, but we need that structure as even after coach has left. Just like Orlando Pirates, I believe they found their structure of A2. I believe the next coach is going to be in charge. Because already there's a structure. They know what is happening with the team now, but they won't look for a coach who's going to come and play different football. Yes, he might bring in something new, but in terms of the style and everything, usually is day one. You understand? Guys, please like the video. Let me just quickly jump to the comments and then ngizunjing ukuthi Kalantine bafethu ngoranga viral. The soul, or like you, Ranga was given enough chances, enough time to showcase his skills, and I think he must be given a chance to go play elsewhere. We need a striker that would be very beneficial and be able to gel. That is true. Singamvaleli a chance. If we can let him go, he should go. The only unfortunate part is the fact that I don't think there's a team currently who is interested in signing him. Says really they wanted who's this player? Ashley Dupreez. Ashley Dupreez was a wanted man, to be honest. He was a wanted man and he needed one, to be fair, but unfortunately Chiefs decided, no, you guys want this player, but you don't want to give us this amount of cash, and then they decided to close the deal. So that is something that happened with Ashley Dupreez. But with Luranga, no team that I know of, they want him. So definitely it's going to be hard for him to find, the next team or a place where he can try to play and boost So that is the problem. Then Tabo Mnesi, QP, who will be venturing into Africa next season. We need a formidable large squad. Let him go peacefully. There are many players for Chiefs in the development and SA at large. Yeah, that is true. But with the development, Kumbule now they're gonna need some period of time to be able to adjust to the senior level, because football on the senior level side is not that easy. We have to be honest. That is something Emile when it comes to that. But yeah, definitely I do hear you, Tabomnesi. We do have good players, to be honest. And then Luvuyo AOQB, Ranga is a good player, sharpshooter, but I don't know, after he joined us, I think pressure changed everything. Yeah, no, I understand. He did not work for us. We have to be honest. And yeah, it did not work. We just did not combine. So I wish him all the best, finding a new club and also at least trying to get back. I love seeing players who used to play for Kaizer Chiefs succeeding somewhere else rather than, with the recent situation. I know currently I don't know anything about Swiss Atlantic, but Usetemba Sitebe now he's dragging the team. They're going to Armor Court because of this and this and that. And there was a lot, man, which is something I do not like, because it does taint the name of Kaizer Chiefs, which is something I would not love to see. So I wish he can find a club where he's going to perform. And then Saz Nato said, no, man, he was there, man. He was there at Nanshorena. He did his best. Unfortunately, it was not the right time, the right space for him. And then Kona Lange na corner, you understand. Bonyane, thanks Ranga for leaving. Hey, Yanizo Makosi. Joseph, Ranga being signed at the backdrop of having had his best season individually. He was given ample time at Chiefs, coupled with inconsistencies as far as performance. This is a Kingston Nkata case study. Hey, no, Joseph, I hear you loud and clear, my brother. Guys, please like the video. And then Tanduluetu, if we can get Toto Bafetu, I'm good. That is a hit. Well, with Toto, I don't think we're going to play him forward, but as an attacking midfielder, yes, he's a sharpshooter and he's someone who can score you goals, and he has a lot of assists. Even Maj, despite having less goals, he does have good assists. So that is something that we need, definitely. And then Bongane, Jonathan, I think he can make it in a smaller team. Kaizer Chiefs is too big for him. I understand. Not everyone is eligible to play for Kaizer Chiefs. This is something that we need to think about. Into coach bekakhuluma ngayo le. Note each and every player. Just because we love the player, it doesn't make that player the right player for Kaizer Chiefs. You understand? So that is something that we have to keep in mind. Again, thank you so much, Bongani, Jonathan, for that comment. Definitely, it's a good point. It's a very, very valid point. And then Edward, will McCarthy play this Saturday? McCarthy, he's playing with Amachita, I believe, because Kumbule Amachimbus are playing. And congratulations, by the way, to them. I think they've qualified for the AFCON finals, which it's a big thing, Buffet, too, for South African football, because definitely there's lot of progress we are doing very well. I'm proud, to be honest. I'm proud of the boys. I'm proud to be a South African currently, even though we do have the crisis when it comes to Afrikaners. But not all of them, obviously. I'm speaking about the ones who decided, we are going to America, we are not there. That is just politics. It's not for us. Let's just focus on football in general. And Edward, I just read your comment. And then I have Oscar. Oscar says, hi guys. Hello Oscar Unjani, how is you? Guys, I believe this is all I had for you. Thank you so much for watching Buffet 2. I love having you on the show, joining me, and then we speak or get to speak about everything, even though you guys don't like to like the videos or my videos in general. It's very important. But anyways, thank you. Have a lovely night. Makosa mahle. Oh, I almost forgot. Have a lovely night. Kaizer Chiefs champions. Ha. Peace.